Hi, and welcome back. My name is Eric, and you're in for a treat. This is a 20-minute boot camp burn centered around the AirFit bike. Today, you will have 3 rounds of 5 different movements, moving between the bike and the floor. Everything is body weight, so all you will need today for class is a towel because it is gonna get super sweaty, some water to stay ahead of your hydration, your bike, and then a mat just to make it more comfortable for you while we're on the floor. What you can expect from this class today, again, are 5 specific movements. We'll start on the bike and then we'll move to the floor through different body weight positions. Everything will be performed for 30 seconds with a 30-second rest in between. We will get that started right after the warm-up. So let's go ahead and make our way over to the mat to get you set up for success. So you're gonna bring your feet about shoulder width apart, your toes are tracking straight ahead. We're gonna take it nice and easy with a squat. So pull your hips down and back, bend your knees, and then stand straight back up. Again, sit back, and then stand straight up. You wanna bolt your feet into the floor through your toes and into your heels, so you're nice and balanced from front to back. Down, let's go 2 more, just because we're getting going. Now we're gonna make this a little bit more dynamic. Bring your feet together. You're going to step over to your left, reach up. Step over to your right, reach up. Let's put those together. Down, reach, reach. You have 4, 3, 2. We're gonna take this into a hip hinge. You're going to take one leg forward, slight bend in the knee, and reach for it. You reach your hips straight back, stand nice and tall. Getting some length on the back of the legs. 3, 2, 1. Take yourself over to the left, and then press straight back up. Take yourself over to the right, press straight back up. Now make it a little bit more dynamic and less help. You have 4 more just like this. Get a nice big stretch on the inside of the leg. Just a toe ahead of yourself. Now step yourself back. Press yourself forward. Step back, press forward. You want to push through the big toe and the forward foot to help with your balance and your stability. So again, 20 minutes to get today together. It's going to go by quickly. Now, biggest catch here for 3 is that you have those 30-second rests where you feel like you may want to go past that. Let's go ahead, bring it down to the floor. I want you on your knees. We're gonna start with a push-up. You drop and press. Drop and press. Down and push. 3. You have 2 more just like this. Make sure to tuck your tailbone underneath you. Drop your chest in between. Now we're gonna add on to this. You're going to drop, press, pull. Drop, press, and pull. Little renegade row. You're going to see both of these movements separately in your circuit today. Let's get 1 more. Now, find yourself in a full plank position. Feet about hip width apart, or shoulder width apart, excuse me. Come right back to center. Reach it into a down dog, and then come right back center. Reach. Now, just cross your opposite knee to opposite elbow. Cross, cross. 1 more each way. Let's get this party started, my friends. You want to make yourself over to the bike. First 30 seconds is coming at you. Now listen, we are not ready to go all out yet. I want you to find a definite moderate spot with intensity, but do not go breathless in this first 30 seconds. This is a continuation of the warm-up, getting your body ready to roll. Now, in rounds 2 and 3, I do expect you to come through and make some moves on yourself today. So the harder you work, the harder this thing is gonna push back to you. Now let's say your legs are not feeling so good. You can bring your feet right on here and just use your hands. 3, 2, 1, let's go ahead, jump off that bike. 30 seconds to make your way over to the mat. Now first movement is a T push-up. So on your front side, you're on your toes or your knees, totally up to you. If you're on your feet, your toes, take them about shoulder width apart. You're going to drop, press, and reach. Ready, ready, here we go. Drop, press, reach. Drop, press, reach. Now the temptation is to really reach behind you. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for you to stack your hips and your shoulders. So, yes, I want you working hard, but I want you working with control. There's a big difference between working hard to be hard and working hard with control. 3, 2, and time. Go ahead, shake it out. Now again, you may be thinking, I should be doing more. I want you to rest. Next movement is a glute bridge. We're gonna come onto our backs. This first set, we're going to do both legs. You have about 10 seconds. Now your arms are out to the side. Your feet are as close to your glutes as possible, about shoulder width apart. Toes tracking straight ahead. Pull the toes off the floor. Let's roll up and down. Now again, I want you to get as many reps as you can. This is high intensity interval training. You get that 1-to-1 ratio between your work to rest. So it's just enough time for you to feel better, but not feel great, if you know what I mean. You'll be ready to go. 3, 2, 1, and let's go ahead and rest. Flip it back over. You're coming in to that renegade row. So you have options. Variation number 1. You're going to be here on your knees. You pull, and you squeeze as hard as you can. If you want more, you're here on your toes, about shoulder width apart, maybe slightly wider. Pull, pull. All right, ready? Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Big pull. Now the idea here is to avoid as much rotation as possible. So really keep your glutes squeezing together. Kind of like it's an emergency back there, if you know what I mean. Shoulders are away from the ears. Big pull. You have about 5 seconds. Anything for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and time. Go ahead, come on down to the floor. This time it's a Russian twist. So you're here on your sit bones. If you have a little extra cushion downstairs, pull the flesh away from your sit bones. You're going to lean back, hands at heart center, belly nice and tight, scooping the belly. You're going to rotate side to side. All right, ready? 3, 2, right here. Rotate, rotate. Now, this one, a lot of common mistakes that are made. We start to round forward, we lean too far back. You're nice and tall, shoulder blades are pinched together. You are looking up, we're not looking down. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Let's go ahead. Make your way back to the bike. Now, this is round number 2. I expect you to put a little bit more into your efforts on the bike. 15 seconds. This is the star of the show. So if you're looking to gas yourself out, this is where we do it. You may be thinking, okay, let's go, coach, let's go. Not yet, you still have about 5 seconds. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Now you hit it. Oh my gosh. This one, I want you to put a little bit more into it. I want you breathless by the end of these 30 seconds. Not like blackout breathless, but definitely working hard. Woo. Here we go. Less than 10. Make the pass on this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now listen, it's gonna hit you in the next like 10 seconds. All right, so don't freak out when all of a sudden you're like, whoa, okay. You should have that feeling. Where are we going? Push-ups. Push-ups on deck. Ready, ready? About 8 seconds. On your knees or on your toes. 3, 2, 1, right here. Drop, press, reach. Now, I want you to see if you can pick up your pace without losing your form or compromising your body. Again, you need an option. Down, press, reach. Down, press, reach. 3, 2, and time. Let's go ahead. Flip it over on your backside. Whew. Starting to get that sweaty little feeling. Not mad at it. Here we go. Get ready. On your backs. This time, just the right leg. In 5. Oh, we still have 10 seconds. I got ahead of myself. Time for a nap. Anyone else want one? Here we go. 3, 2. On your right leg. Up and down. 30 seconds. I want you to keep your knees together the entire time. Otherwise, you're fighting for equilibrium and control. Boom. About 10 seconds. Whew. Now, if that's bothering you, hug your knee into your chest. You can drive that way. Totally fine. 3, 2, and time. Let's go ahead. Flip it back over. Where are we going? Renegade row. Now, the Renegade row is one of the harder ones because there's just so much involved. You got to be able to stabilize yourself and hold on to your strength. So in about 10 seconds, you're gonna start. I would like for you to start on your toes. You can always drop to your knees. Here we go. 3, 2, right here. Big pull. And we're not just pulling up, we're pulling back. So keep your shoulders right on top of your wrist. Drag your elbow to your hip. Whew. I regret my heavy back day yesterday. I really do. Boom, boom. So again, you want to rotate side to side. That's what you want to do. This is where you need to be. Come on. Almost out of this. 3, 2, and time. All right. Back to that Russian twist. So if you don't want this 30 seconds of rest, you didn't work hard enough in the 30-second effort. If you feel like you can keep going, pick up your intensity in the next round, see what happens. You want out. That's the feeling you need to have. Here we go. Hands at heart center. We're gonna pick up intensity this time. Switch, switch. Pinch the shoulder blades together. Now, if you are looking for more, here's option number 1. You can pick up one leg and then switch, or both legs, scoop your belly, side to side. Or you can be right here, totally fine. You're here for 3, 2, 1, and time. Where are we going? Back to the bike. How many more rounds of this? Just 1. Just 1, this is it. So let's make it count. Quick and dirty, right? The quick and dirty 30. Your body should be burning at you, nagging at you. It's nowhere near that bragging status that you had at the beginning of the workout. So the next 10 seconds, I want you to put everything that you have left into this bike. You ready? Start pedaling. Here we go. 30 seconds. What I love most about this piece of equipment is you get your own personal fan. It is the best part of this thing. Can you put yourself even further into this piece of equipment? Really fight for it. 10 seconds. You got this all day long. 3, 2, 1, and time. Whew. Okay, there it is. Whew. Come on out of that a little bit more gracefully than I did. Now, I want you to breathe in. So stand up, nice and tall. Calm your breath as best you can. And then we're going back to the floor. Last set of push-ups. If you're ready, go ahead and make your way down. Again, start on your toes. You can always come to your knees. Ready? 3, 2, drop, press, reach. What you waiting for? Let's get after it in this last round. Let's really make this count. Boom, down, press, reach. Are you looking for the way out yet? If your answer is yes, you're right where you should be. 3, 2, and time. Sit up, breathe. Where are we headed next? Glute bridge on the other side, all right? So let's go ahead, flip yourself over onto your sit bones. Bring your heels as close to your glutes as possible. Toes tracking straight ahead. You're gonna dig through your heels. Shoulders down and back. In that left leg. 3, 2, up and down. Again, looking to keep your knees together, really digging through your heel to activate the glute, right? You know the saying, you don't squeeze it, nobody else will. So really dig in on this. Give them something to grab onto. Again, your low back starts to hurt. You can hold that knee right here. Down and up, 3, 2, go ahead. Sit it up. Here we go, renegade row. Last little bit. I want you on your toes to start. You can always come to your knees. It's always harder to start from the variation to go to the full progression. It's a mental thing, right? Not that you can't do it. Your mind just doesn't want to go there. So start in the more difficult position, and you can always go between the two from there. Ready? 3, 2, right here. Pull, pull, pull. Make sure to stay right on top of your wrists with your shoulders. Right on top of it. Boom. As you start to tire out, your body's looking for ways to cheat. So those hips start to rock. I want you coming down onto the floor. Make sure you're nice and stable. 3, 2, 1. Okay. One more, and then we get to cool down. Sound good? Let's go ahead. Make your way onto your sit bones. Again, you have more down there. Pull the flesh away and settle yourself right on top of those sit bones. So, pull, pull. What can I say? My mama gave me a good one. Right here, let yourself roll back. If you need to, hold on to your thighs. 3, 2, 1, right here. Side to side. Pinch your shoulder blades together. You want more? Lift your leg, one leg at a time. Or you're right here. Scoop the belly, squeeze your sit bones together. You have less than 10 seconds. Keep your head up. 3, 2, and time right there. Friends, we made it. We made it, that's it. Go ahead, flip it over onto your front side. Tabletop position. Knees underneath your hips. Shoulders right on top of your wrists. Inhale, arch to your back. Exhale, round to your back. Let's do this 2 more times. Exhale, round through. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale. Bring your right leg forward. You're going to bring yourself into a deep runner's lunge. Twist open. Opposite hand, opposite leg. And then come center. Switch. Other leg. Bring that leg in center. Or excuse me, your right hand in center. Twist open. And then come back center. Bring both legs together. From here, feet are about hip width apart. Just fold yourself over. Nod your head yes. Maybe grab opposite leg, opposite hand. And then from here, tuck your tailbone underneath. Round it up, bone by bone. Big shoulder rolls. I want you to twist it side to side. Release through the mid-back. And from here, lace your fingers up overhead. Reach long towards the ceiling. Inhale, up and over to your right. Exhale, center. Inhale, up and over to your right. Come back center, drag those elbows down, stretch through the chest, through the shoulders, and release. Friends, it was an absolute honor and pleasure to be your coach today. Again, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Could you play with the timing? Absolutely. You could do 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, maybe 20 on, 40 off. You can play with this as much as you want. But as you come back through and play this again, see your reps increase and your intensity go up, up, up. Until next time, be good people, do good things. Thank you for joining us today. Have a great rest of the day.